This is a beer based on Deep Space Nine. This is a beer based on Deep Space Nine. It's called Profit Motive, and it's from Quark's Bar. This is a beer based on Deep Space Nine. Hello everybody, it's Adam, and I'm here kind of just dicking around downstairs in my basement bar. He's got a heavy hand, but then again, he doesn't really have a whole lot to work with. So before we went into self-quarantine last night, we were out and Leah happened to spot this sitting on the shelf, only one out there. I have tried several of the Star Trek beers, the 50th anniversary Golden Ale, there's a Vulcan beer, which is kind of like an Irish red. This is the first Deep Space Nine beer that I've seen. It is called Profit Motive. It is a hopped up golden ale, and I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. So this looks like this was made in conjunction with the 25th anniversary of Deep Space Nine premiere. Really haven't seen a whole lot of the Star Trek beers in stores. Mostly have had them kind of gifted to me. It's from the Shmaltz Brewing Company, who have produced all the other ones. They're out of New York State, kind of up, I want to say maybe near Buffalo. So let's give this a shot. I need a beer opener. Although I don't necessarily think they're just for beer. I do believe they are for pretty much any can. There's a jig. That is a pair of ice tongs. There's a shaker. Ah! The right tool for the job. Let's pop it open and see how it goes. Alright, so first pour. Now, as I've gotten older, I have disliked IPAs. I just feel like the hoppiness just gets a little too much for me. Over the last 2.5 years, pretty much since I turned 40, one, I've been drinking less and less beer. But two, I've been drinking more whites, like Belgians. That's kind of what I've been really into. This beer has a really fruity, sweet smell to it. So I'm going to assume that there is some sort of like major citrus inside here. It doesn't really talk a whole lot about what's in here. Let's see if there's anything on the bottle. No, it just says a hopped up golden ale. So, all right. Kapla. Oh, that's fruity. It's like, it's super fruity. It's like orange. Wow. All right, it's not a hoppy beer, but it's like definitely, it's not a white. It's not an IPA. Maybe it's more like a Hogarden. Maybe that's what I'm trying to think of. It's incredibly sweet. And for it being so hoppy, the sweetness really masks the hoppy flavor. Like you only kind of get it on the back end. Wow, this is actually a pretty good beer. So, who would probably like this the most? Worf's out. I feel like this would be a really good Kira beer. I feel like Kira would probably drink the shit out of this. Because Miles, I think, is going to go for, stuff probably a little bit more harder, maybe richer in flavor. And Julian, I kind of get the feeling that Julian will drink anything. Cisco's a wine guy, if you ask me. Oh no, well, he doesn't need to drink anything. Quark, wouldn't it be really funny if Quark was like dry? And Dax, I think Dax is probably a really refined palate. I'm sure what Dax gets into is probably a lot weirder than anything else. So, this is a Kira beer. That's who I'm going to say is going to appreciate this the most. Yeah. It's pretty good. So, there we are. First video I've actually recorded down here, and hopefully it won't be the last. Star Trek Deep Space Nine Profit Motive.